Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Maria Khan Connect TJ. I thank you for always subscribing and thank you for always liking my incoming videos. Guys, I really appreciate you so big. And those new incoming subscribers, you're really doing a very wonderful job for supporting me. Yeah, it has been a while guys since we last met. Yeah, I traveled to eastern part of Uganda and it was so how can I say, it was so amazing. So I enjoyed that journey. Yeah, it was so good. God gave us the journey masses. Thank you for those who prayed for us. And for those of you who are sick, guys, let me pray for you so that you can get recovered, so that you can come back safe and sound. And for those of you who are still alive and kicking, yeah, just give the glory to God. It is what it is. It's another day that the Lord has made. You'll be rejoicing and be glad in it. Yeah, it is what it is. Today is Friday. It's the week is ending. Yeah, it's a weekend. For those of you who understand the thing, yeah, it is what it is. Today is another day. Yeah, so guys, I thank you very much. Very so. Big up to you, Brenda Erumbi. Congratulations with your husband, Sevelin Man. You gave birth to a bouncing baby girl. And I'm looking forward, if all goes well with God's mercies. You never know, one day, one time, I might come and then pay you a visit. Thank you, guys. You've been my mate, and especially Brenda. Yeah, you were the one who involved me in the things of being a positive vibe. Yeah, guys, I'm from Team Positive Vibe. Team, however, loves the truth. Team, however, appreciates those who have done good and then give them their flowers before they quit this sweet life on earth. Yeah, so guys, today we have a lot in the house. Our travel commando, they came back, and the wife also traveled. She also came back with their sweet prince. So everything is just in place. And we last saw when he was constructing kitchen. Yeah, these negative vibers, they talked a lot. For them, they did not appreciate him. And then we also had a story of Mayan, and then get into his issue of these people falling in love with a underaged kids. So people talked a lot, and people were like, no, you team positive vibers, you're not saying the truth, you're always against us. Then I was like, no, let us wait. The truth doesn't hide itself, and one day everything will come out, whether we are lying or we are right. So guys, guess what? Yeah, and remember about this lady Carrot. As we all know, this Jezebel of Bongoma, she talked a lot about our empress, about her land and about her travels when she left home and she went to Mombasa, and she started staying there. A lot was saying, and when she got in her new boyfriend, a lot was said. So we thank God about the land that they talked about, that she won't build in. The land is not existing anymore. We thank God. Now the construction is in place. All is moving on well, because I even saw they gave her a gift and she got was it a truck of cement? Yeah, I saw it landing on her building site. So we thank the mighty God that was ashamed these, negative vibers, because they always think on the either side of not appreciating, of not believing what people say. And guys, guess what? The kitchen was made and everything was put in place, and those talkers were like, no, now what are we gonna say anymore? Because the kitchen that we are talking about, it is now existing. The car, the travel car that we are talking about, it is also existing. Now what else are we gonna talk about? So their mouth were kept shut, and they looked for what to say, and it was all in vain. But today I have another banger, for us to come with a lot of ginger, to dilute. And as we say it, sometimes we whip what we saw. Yeah, I think I'm right. Sometimes the English doesn't English well, but yeah, we are Africans. Yeah, we have to bear with us, guys, where we go wrong in our English. If it doesn't English very well. Yeah, so guys, what I have today in my house, I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't rest. I have to come out and speak about this because it's so amazing. On the other hand, I'm not laughing and I'm not happy because of what is happening to him, but sometimes people need some evidence or need some things to first happen on them, that's when they will become appreciative. That's when they will know that backbiting, insulting someone who has done something for you to, or at least see you earning a living, is not good at any moment. Yeah. So today I have someone in the house. I've been talking about these guys, and you all know about this guy. Let me first talk about Masubo1. I've been talking about Masubo1. As we all know, this Masubo1 is in Nyabohanze village. Yeah, that's where he is staying with his family as I speak per now. And this is the guy that was groomed, that was taught YouTube by our travel king. And at the end of the day, since they are unappreciative, they had to come out and start turning him to be bad and his family. And this is again the guy that he was taught by the empress's mom. Can you imagine someone to groom you, to teach you the English that you use to insult him or her? Sometimes it's not good, and God doesn't, want other things sometimes. And I was so surprised to see this team because they were working as a team. Mayan, Gintu, they're having their crew, those of Carrot, the Jezebel of Wongoma, this funny guy who always, is it called JP? I think JP podcast. And then there is this laughing machine of mine. Oh, that you all know. This is not other than someone else. This is OT, Yeah. So what happened to this Masubo1? Guys, we all know the incident that happened to Mayan. Let me first take you back to Mayan, when Mayan was accused of, falling in love with the underage girl, and these people are like, no, it was a forged story. It's not real. But at the end of the day, we saw them going to court, putting in their land deeds so that they can bail this guy, and their crime was still moving on because the court has just bailed him. They never said that he doesn't have any crime that he made. And these guys have been doing a lot in Nyabohanze village, trying to take away the empress's little brother's land. They try to sabotage everything on his building site, but we pray to God that everything that comes to normal, because when something is yours, however much someone turns you to be a snatcher, turns you to be a thief, yet you bought this thing in your I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. Yet you made your own money in your own sweats, and then you bought your own land and started the building with all your sweats. So you don't fear anything, because in God we all trust. And as I know, these people's family that travel, Kenge's family, they always believe in God and their mom plus the entire family. So God has done a lot, because who knew that our empress would start up a 1 billion house, because that house is gonna be big, as we've all seen the foundation, and as we've all seen. Yeah, so far they have even dug. Is it gonna be um it's like a big hole. I think they're gonna put there a tank, if I'm not so mistaken. So everything is just moving on smoothly. So we thank God about these haters who went ahead and were like, there is no money to start up the 1 billion construction. Where will she get it? And this is the guy again, Masubo1. Masubo1, I told you one day you're gonna eat your words. You're gonna ask yourself to why you sabotaged everything, why you separated from this family. And it's not bad to separate from someone so that you can also start up your own. But in which way have you separated from that somebody? Have you separated yourself from that somebody in the bad way or in the good way, but you also want to start on your own? You want to be independent. And at the end of the day, you appreciate. But this is the guy who never appreciated this family. And I came and I was like, Masubo1, you're going to eat your words, my dear brother. And guess what? Wonders shall never end. Now this is the guy who is now sneezing. I remember my last video that I made, when he came and he was insulting the empress, that you sell your body, you undress yourself at the beach, you move in the entire world, go on. That's where you get your money in your nakedness. He talked a lot. And for me, I'm not a beggar like you are scammers with your family. This is the guy that spoke all this that I'm saying, Masubo1. But guess what, guys? That the video hasn't even spent a day, and he came out, sneezing, crying again for the help, because according to what he's saying, it's like he's calling upon people to come and again rescue him from these two men. I told him that, Masubo1, go on with your content, don't insult. This is the guy who came and said all All positive vibers are so stupid. They are useless. They are living under someone's feet. They don't move on their own. You know, if that somebody doesn't live, will they eat? We told you, Masubo1. For us, we shall still move on, because reaction is there to stay. It's just depending on what you've reacted on. You're forgetting that. Yeah, that I can, since we are content creators, you can react on anything that you feel like. You know, there are so many things that you can react on. As our travel king said, before you guys, when you came out and you insulted his family and he stopped us from mentioning his name, plus the entire family, you know? So you are the same guy who abused us, who insulted us that we are nothing, we are rats, we are eating in someone's what, we are moving in someone's armpits, we are under their feet, we are doing everything, we are kneeling before the travel king so that we can get help, which is okay. I told you that it's okay. Even you one day, one time, you come up when you've come back to your normal sense and start regretting to why you said all that. You remember when you insulted their mom? The lady who has never done anything wrong to you. In my last video that I made, when you came out and you were like, that useless woman, she was sent far away to go in the government school, that's where she's working from, and the daughter, that is the empress, has sold the car, yet it was a lie. But you guys, why do you want why do you always want to come and, mention false things? First, we told you we shall bring the carbon. We shall be here to shame you. We shall be here to insult, or rather, I beg your pardon, to dilute what you always put in more sauce and put in more sugar so that people can watch you. No need to look for likes in terms of turning others to be bad. What did this travel king's family do to you? Other than teaching you how to use YouTube and how to create your own business in YouTube so that you can earn a living on YouTube. And at the end of the day, you paid them insults. I was so disappointed in you because I see you as an understanding man. I see you as a big man. But I get so surprised to see that sometimes you insult us, but those insults just deserve you. It's still supposed to be insulted in that way, but for us, we cannot. We are positive vibers. We always appreciate. And we always talk about the bad and the good and the ugly. So for us, we have no side. We call good good and then bad bad, you know? That's what being on positive side means. But for you, turn it to be on either side. For us, we are not on one side like you. So, guys, I was so surprised, Gintu and Mayan came out, and this guy is, crying that, Masubo, that Gintu and Mayan, how dare you come out and insult my mother? Are you getting what I'm from talking about, guys? This is the same guy, our Masubo1, as we know, who came out and insulted the Empress's mom. As is a scammer, as is a beggar, as is a useless woman who cannot talk about his family, who cannot advise them, as long as he knows how this Empress's mom takes care of his family. Now he's here also crying, trying to call for help. That you, Mayan and Gintu, who knew, guys, that Gintu and Mayan and this Masubo1 can get into a fight? Who knew? Because this is the guy who was supporting their bad characters on the village, who was supporting Gintu's bad characters, and then Mayani's characters of falling in love with unaged girls. And this is the Gintu who could come and, invade people's land, do everything. We all had the story when he invaded the little boy's land where he was building, the Empress's brother. We all saw what happened, and he was taken to prison. He was being hunted to be taken to prison, but he had to run away and hide, So, guys, who knew that this is the Masubo who can also cry? Masubo1, let me ask you a question. Is it also paining you? Are you seeing how painful it is for someone to come and insult your parents who are innocent, who are not in your quarrels, who are not in your wars, YouTube wars? Now, why are you shouting for us? Masubo1, tell me. What brings you all the way from Nyabohanzi to your YouTube streets? And you start shouting, Gintu and Mayan, why are you insulting my mom? That my mom has no toilet. No, she has a toilet, but it's unfinished. Hey, you suffer with the consequences. Are you seeing how painful it is for someone to come and talk about something which is not existing? You're among the people who bring false content so that you can please people, so that you can get sympathy, so that people can like you, in form of turning others to be bad, yet you're bringing false information. Now, why are you shedding tears? Why are you crying for us? Share up for once. If it's painful, now you should learn your lessons of coming on your YouTube streets and to start insulting the Empress's mom, the Travel King's mom, you know. We also insult the Travel King's wife. Why should you do all that? The woman who is innocent, who has never done anything bad to you. And why are you scared? You say that you're not scared of anything. Why were you shouting? That guys will come and say, can you imagine again to promise to shoot me? Let him shoot you. Because you are talking about, by the way, you are the same man. Guys, I told you what we whip is what we sow. These are the guys who could come and shout and turn this Empress's family to be bad, the Travel King's family to be the baddest, to be the worst in Nyabohanzi. Everything bad that has ever been said on this earth, they could say it on this innocent family that is just helping the needy, that has done good, that has done everything to develop their town, that is working, that is earning in their sweats, that they are turning to be bad. Now why are you shouting that they are coming to shoot you? And remember, you are the same person. I told you guys, for me, I'll be here to remind you. You people, you have to be reminded. Sometimes you easily forget, you Africans, you know. So I'm here to remind you. Remember when you said that is this Travel King is dad, that is the one who goes and attacks people. He moves with a machete to go and attack people in your villages and what. Now why are you crying? Why were you shouting for us? That again to promise to shoot you. Why are you coming at the end of the day? You would have kept quiet because you said that these people are so good. It's the Empress's family that is really mistreating you guys. You also said that Mayan and Gintu, they're attacking midday and night. Why are you shivering? Why are you shaking? If at all what they are doing is good. Because when they were attacking the Empress's family, the Travel King's family, you guys were so supportive. And you could come and say, no, these guys are haters also. These positive vibers, they are lying. They are accusing Gintu and Mayan because they don't want to be accused of what they do. Now at the end of the day, Masubo1, why are you coming and start shouting on top of your voice? Why don't you keep them for yourself? Why you come? Why do you come? And start yapping. If I told what Gintu and Mayan are doing, they are so interesting. So sometimes, guys, whenever you're doing something, first sit and think. In most cases, we need reasoning capacity. We need our common sense, which is not common. But if you fail to use your common sense at the end of the day, these are the things that are going to happen to you. Now I'm looking at this old man, Masubo1, who never used his mind, who was just taken away because of the likes and subscribers, who wanted donations at the end of the day, turning others to be beggars. That he is also doing the same thing, begging and looking for donation. Because he was like, can you imagine? This is Masubo1 speaking, coming to his YouTube channel to look for help. That these people are taking up, they are taking up him, the Gintu and Mayan. Are you seeing how these people bad they are? They were telling you that Gintu and the friends they are falling mad. These people are running crazy, and you could not accept it. You said that they are instead with the positive vibers who are gonna fall mad, who are gonna be mad. Now at the end of the day, between the positive and the negative vibers, who is mad at the end of the day? And I'm not seeing them talking about you coming out to support you, Masubo1, and you've been so supportive. You've been into this thing of turning the Travel King's family to be bad, to be the worst on your village. Because you said that Gintu was asking me where did I get money to build the house, and I said let me first deceive him that this money was got from the donor and the house is not mine. I'm building for a donor so that when he comes into our country, Kenya, he'll be staying in this house. If at all you don't fear to be attacked by these people and you call them to be good, why did you say that I had to deceive them, I had to cheat them and deceive them that the house is not mine, yet the house is yours, that you're constructing? Are you seeing how these people are? Are you seeing how these people are harmful? They can go. Are you seeing how harmful they can be? They don't have any friend. They are ungrateful. They don't appreciate. And you decided to run away from the family that was so supportive to you, Masubo1. And you deserve it. I told you deserve it. I told you, whenever you wish someone bad, God will not also leave you alone. You also get yours in return. There is no any sin that goes unpunished. It's not God that is ashaming you, Masubo1, of all what you said. Because you said that you stayed on your land for 8 years, and before that you had not even yet joined YouTube. You managed to earn your money from the Akupa. Is it? You used to go in the mines here to look for copper. Copper, yes. You used to go and look for copper. That's when you bought your land into that money that you used to work into that place that you could collect copper. At the end of the day, you sell it, and then you also bought a motorbike out of it. And you've just started the YouTube. Now are you seeing how bad it is for someone to come and start saying that you got your wealth from begging, you got your wealth from scanning, you got your wealth from deceiving people from what? Yet at the end of the day, sometimes it's not good to deceive. Are you seeing how painful it is? Because you are the same man who could come out, and those people never worked, they never sweated for that money. They were just given that money to construct it and to get all the wealth that they are boasting around of. Now for you, what are you boasting around of? I've been telling you, Masubo1, one day you're gonna eat your words. Now wonders shall never end. The month did not end. You are also there sneezing. You're there shedding tears. You're there yapping, shouting for help. And you are the one who is exposing your crew, how bad it is and how worst they are. For us, we are just welcoming you. You can as well come back home. It's never too late for you. It's never too late for you. Because you also went ahead and we are like, can you imagine? They fight me, and they say that it's the money that I get. That for me, I'm a scammer. I get the money from donations. Are you seeing how painful it is to be called a thief or a scammer? I'm warning you, my dear brother. Before you change will change you. And just know that God is there watching you. This innocent lady you insulted, the empress's mom, their dad that you called everything, they're now turning against you. It's now your own crew that is also invading you. Are you seeing how bad it is to call someone a scammer, or to call someone a thief, or someone who doesn't wish well for others? Yet there are people who wished you well. If at all they never wished you well, why did they introduce YouTube on your village? Where are they helping the needy? Where are they constructing your roads? Where are they putting on developments in your village? By the way, of recent, there is a video that I watched from our travel king, the guy who came with a kid at night, and he was chased to go because he did not know. For security reasons, the guy went and slept out. This was the guy who stayed with his kid for 1 year, and the mother dumped the baby when he's just 3 months. But at the end of the day, he came looking for help, and still this travel king cannot stop helping. However much you harm him, however much you talk, because it's God who grants that beautiful heart of helping. So you guys, even if you talk, even if you do it, for me, what I know, this family will not stop helping. From me, I just pray for them to go ahead. My dear Empress girl, let the sky be the limit. May God give you whatever you're yearning for. May you build your dream house, and may you stay in it in all the years that God has planned for you to live on this earth. I'm just wishing you the best. Guys, have a nice weekend. See you in my next video. Love you so much. Bye-bye.